what's up? I've got like 10 minutes and I kind of sort of don't feel like studying, but more so I just haven't made a video in a while. So let's talk. I got 10 minutes. I was just talking to myself about how these are, I'm pretty sure they're just blue light glasses, and how my prescription glasses are pretty much just like $200 blue light glasses, because my eyesight's not awful. Like, I'll pass the vision acuity test or whatever with the Schnell's chart that everyone takes. I'll pass it, but with my prescription glasses I can tell like my eyes like relax, my body just, this is nice. I can see fine without them. These have some smudges. These are not mine. I found these in the desk, so I'm using it because I stare at a screen all day. Well, no, they've been there since last try, so they might become mine. People call me a klepto. Sometimes I'm not a klepto. Sometimes people just don't pick up their stuff. Sometimes people leave it there, and after a certain amount of time, it becomes free reign, you know, kind of like food in the fridge. I've learned when my roommate's like tolerance for food goes out the door, like how brown does that banana need to turn before he's not going to use it. I've learned. I've also learned if something has been in the fridge or on top of the fridge, like we have these protein shakes, I know I did not buy them. I know I did not buy them. He forgets that he bought them. So then they just sit there. And I'm like, after a certain amount of time, I mean, these things have been up there for months. And the fact that he can't remember that he bought bananas 2 weeks ago, he doesn't remember that those are his. So then they just sit there. So I've been using every now and then. I'm gonna start using more. Because this is like a brand new box. I say brand new, it's been sitting there for months. I just finished that old one. I'm currently at work, and if someone catches me talking to myself, or recording me, or putting in there, you can't see my mouse. Or we're selling baseball tickets for the Royals game, and if I type in their information, shopping spree, just kidding, I would never. I did steal some cardstock. I was going through the cabinets, familiarizing myself, found expo markers for the calendar, found post-it notes, found Cleveland like water printed papers that you can print on, envelopes that we send out, and I was like, honestly, genius, I need that for the clinic. I went on Zillow today to look for the building that the guy was telling my uncle and my dad about. I don't know who this guy is. I need to text him and call him to see if he'd even be willing to wait a year to sell to me. I don't know how to approach those conversations. Hey sir, coming back to the area, Dad thinks I should go to York. It's not awful. I don't hate that idea. I would be much happier in Geneva, I think. Branch to York, I would definitely go and like advertise myself in York. But I don't feel like I can do that to Julie. Not that Julie's like the only one there, but like she's a big one. And I have her. So she'd be like, hey, it doesn't work for me, we'll try Kaylee. Maybe. Plus I'd consult her a lot, I feel like, if I have questions. Especially with like insurance. Whatever she's got going on, I want to have going on. She's all cash, deals with Medicare, and like, I don't know. Some guy came and talked insurance with us and was saying like the biggest thing with Medicare is the codes because she'll just switch them around, which is fine-ish. Mostly fine. I don't know. The biggest thing with Medicare is if they're not active, then the patient has to pay. You cannot have an active complaint for years, because that says that they're not actually improving, and if they're not improving, then you're not working, so why would insurance pay for you to do pointless things on their patient, client, whatever they are? So like, you have to have improving markers, decreased pain, increased range of motion, like different soft tissue findings, all that stuff with your parts finding. I like how she does it on paper initially. It eventually gets turned into computer, I think, just as like a backup, because she had an electrical fire. Someone had an electrical fire, so their computer was down and they lost all the files that way. Some people have electrical fires that cause paper fires, and they lose all their paper stuff. So I got my gel kit thingy yesterday, and I did my nails fast. They actually look good. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I need to practice more with my left hand. There's some little smidges, or I need to like figure out how to clean up the edges a little bit more. But other than that, I like how they stay shiny. I like how they're a little bit thicker. I'm excited for when my nails grow longer. We are 213 days away from the wedding. Cardstock. Because I can't decide if I don't know what people are gonna get more. So I'm not inviting everyone to both the ceremony and the reception. I do not want that many eyes on me. I want it to be very personal with their ceremony. So I'm trying to figure out if I do like a gold ticket thing and just put that in the people's invitations that are going to the ceremony. On the Knot, which is the website we're using, when they go into RSVP, it will tell them whether their ceremony, rehearsal, dinner, reception, or all three, two, whatever. I don't know if people are going to notice that. Look at that. I would assume maybe, but people are not observant, myself included. But if I do the golden ticket thing, I didn't put on the invite our wedding, our website address, so that needs to go in there somewhere. So I need a QR code somewhere on some slip of paper that is going to get put in. So my dilemma is, do I put the itinerary so that I'm not having to text individual family members hey, we're having pictures at 2. Could I just put the itinerary on there with the QR code at the bottom? But then does that go out to everyone? Because if everyone sees what time we're doing pictures and what time we're doing the ceremony, are people just going to assume that they are invited to the ceremony? Or do I just do the itinerary? But where do I put the QR code? I need the QR code in there somewhere. That's something I need to figure out. I don't know what to do. Oh, it's 20. Okay. Well, this is a fun little update. Kinda, sorta. I need to check in again. I need to take you for a drive. Oh my gosh, I found the most